we're going to go and go get us a Bing Places account.
Yes, so the doctor will give you options if you would like to receive your prescription via your dispensary, or you can ask for a different pharmacy that you choose.
Karen, I can hear you though. Here, I'm going to mute you, buddy. Fair enough. Glad you're here. Eek. I love that. So yeah, I figured we'd go over to Bing Places. So as our thing today. Does anybody have any questions in the interim? No questions. Okay.
Not yet.
Okay. I'll share my screen. Okay. All right, so if I was going over to Google My Business, I would type in Google Business Profile, and we now know that Google's going to try to get us to manage our profile inside the search engine results pages. So let's check this out, view profile, right? And then it just takes us here where we went through all these things. Now, interesting thing you can do is you can put a UTM parameter on your Google Business Profile. And why I tell you that is because...
What's a UTM parameter?
It's like a little snippet that goes so that it... Failing you answer.
Okay, so a UTM parameter is something that you put onto any link that gets posted somewhere. You should put them on there. You can do them for campaigns, for specific keywords, and it will all be tracked inside of Google Analytics.
So I have not done that on the outside yet. So let's go edit. Will it take me inside the account? Business information. I believe that's where it would be.
Yeah, website. Wrong. You just went past website.
Yeah, but it's not website.
Keep going. There.
Yeah. That's not where you put it, is it?
Yeah.
We're not doing it on ours? We've done it.
I thought we had, but apparently no.
Okay. So let's do that. Where do we go from here?
Okay, so you're gonna want to have a Chrome extension that you can see the little shopping cart that Pip has on the second most right. Yep. That.
So the analytics UTM parameter.
Yep.
And if you want to learn how to use it, you just click on it, but you can just see the overview. And now what?
Don't just regular click on the UTM parameter.
What do you mean?
There. So you're going to want to have your URL at the top. So that's going to be https://Seymour Digital Media, or you could copy that.
There, right? Ooh.
No, you need to copy it.
Copy.
No, copy the Yep, click there.
Where?
Click right where you are. Right where your mouse is.
Yeah, you better say where. I'm blind. Tell me where to go.
Where the website URL is that you are trying to.
In the middle of the screen from business information.
Okay.
You're welcome. Now, yes.
Now you go back to the UTM builder. No, the Chrome extension at the very top right. And then you paste in the URL at the very top. Replace it with that. Yeah. Then you go down to the source is going to be Google. You don't need to capitalize it. You don't need to capitalize it.
I like capitalizing things.
No, we do consistency that are. So then the medium is going to be GMB, and it should not be capitalized. Yeah, and then at the very bottom, you'll see the final URL. You can click copy URL, the blue button, and go back. Paste it. And so now in your Google Analytics, you'll see that now as a source of medium that will show up. So you can distinguish between your regular search traffic and your Google My Business traffic.
You will learn source and medium tomorrow.
Oh.
Okay, so why we do this is Google's saying, okay, it's got to wait and update the information, right? So it's going to review what I've done. you set UTM parameters to track things, and I'll show you what that looks like on the other side. But before I do that, we're going to go over to Bing Places now. And there is some logic in my reasoning. So type in Bing Places in Google and click on the first bingplaces.com. Right now, you have to have an account. You can sign in with your Google account. You have all these options. You might have a Hotmail account. So Google Plus, I think they're doing this out of jest because they haven't changed it. So you log in. I have a number of listings. One thing I want to show you is we just did that UTM parameter. So when you sync the Google business profile with the Bing Places, you're going to actually have to go in and change it to, I capitalized it. Bing.
Yeah, and that one is also set up wrong.
Why?
Because it's supposed to be Bing UTM per. Oh, yeah, that would be technically it. Okay. And you shouldn't capitalize it because then Bing capitalized is not going to be the same as Bing uncapitalized. So when you go to actually look at your analytics, you're going to have duplicates.
Oh.
That's why you shouldn't do.
Okay, so oops.
Yeah, because
taught me that a while ago. Okay, so see where it says on the left-hand side under your contact information. So you'll have in the middle of the screen all the different accounts you deal with, if you deal with a lot. If you want to sync Google Business Profile, you can sync them all. If you want to add a single business, you can do that. So if we go to sync, it's going to say continue to Google Business Profile, and I want to sync my business data to my Google at regular intervals. You do not want to do that. You want to be in control, but say you update an account regularly. So ours is updated quite regularly. We can see that there's been 4 actions taken on this. So let's go click here and I can add more information, manage users, which is always hard to find, see what shows up, and sync with Google Business Profile, bottom left-hand side in the first column. So then continue. Now, one business at a time is probably smarter because you have a little bit more control. It gets you to sign in, give over all your information, and then it's as easy as this. It'll pull over all your pictures. It will pull over everything. And you'll see I didn't have a UTM parameter. And now I will, but it'll be the wrong one. So I'm going to have to go in and edit this after. If you try to give your client access to this, they will have to have Bing or Microsoft account, or they can try to sign in with their own, therefore setting them up an account. So it'll take a couple minutes and we can see it's just waiting down here. That's how easy it is. Now, I bet we all have a Google Business Profile we can do this with. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so start syncing. Okay, so what it did was it pulled in all my information, all my different accounts, and it will tell me when I last synced them. And so we're gonna go to, and this is great for your clients because honestly, they can get business from Bing. As we saw, I had 4 actions. Whew. My dog is farting. Excuse me. It's not anything I can control other than talking about it. And so remember, this is why our addresses, we try to mirror from Google Business Profile. Your Bing Places will be the exact same as your Google Business Profile. So we go to synced, and then do I remember? Okay, manually match. Okay. Let's go into, how do I get there? Never miss an update, thank you. Okay, so now go home. Now we want to go into the See More Digital Media profile. Is it alphabetical? Search for it. Shouldn't really take that long. Ooh, why are there 2? That's uh-oh. That's an uh-oh. Okay, so I'm gonna actually have to go and learn
Oh,
how.
different phone numbers. That's what it looks like.
No,
Apparently that was
oh
enough to
yeah,
fool
it's
it.
just the. Okay, so notice how this has the UTM parameter now, so we know we just put that on. So let's click on that. We're going to. Should bring us in there. Yeah. Okay, so it has synced it, but because it has the UTM parameter here that says Google, we want to go edit. And does it actually bring everything over? It doesn't feel like it does, but it does. And it's taking forever. And this is probably why you get frustrated and you just leave.
Yeah, Bing Places is not the best design software in the world, so just bear that in mind. It's very much an afterthought.
And yeah, I would do this task maybe monthly, quarterly, depends on how often you update it. And click edit again because I am totally impatient. Who's with me now? And eventually I will be able to update that. The hardest thing to find in Google Business Places is the manage users. For some reason, I naturally think it's supposed to be over here with everything else because this is where you edit. And notice how it's now gone. Boop. See? That's fine. And see, it's got all the things. It's copying Google Business Profile. Taking forever. So sometimes you'll just leave it, but that will mess up your tracking and work. The click happiness. All right. Well, while we're waiting for that to happen, so let's do. So in our reports, our lovely reports, let's just look at these guys. And so we create these reports. And then we actually set it up. So remember, we're going to talk to you all about event tracking and setting it up. So our events are contact form filled, coupon, phone number clicked, which phone numbers clicked. But so we have the GMB. That's how we get this. So source is Google. Source would be like Facebook or Google or Bing, DuckDuckGo, other search engines. And medium is going to be what they're doing. So CPCs, cost per click, that's Google Ads. Google Business Profile, still GMB. But that's because we called it GMB, right, on the other side. And then organic, regular Google, so that'd be from any search engine results. And then Bing, organic. So if I had Bing Places and I had a UTM parameter for Bing Places, it would say Bing Places, right? And so let's see. Yeah, okay, yeah. Okay, so UTM source Google, so source Bing, medium Places, right? So if you do the pull in from Google Business Profile, you have to change the UTM parameters if you're using them, or it'll mess up your information when in your reporting. So this is why you try to make the client have consistent hours, and then they change their specialty hours on Google. And you can add categories, you can check everything. Twitter, Yelp, TripAdvisor if you have it. Next, nothing, just next. And submit, and that is it. Then you are done. And now you've actually done something called NAP, name, address, phone number, around the web, which is the second half of local SEO, which you will be learning about in a few weeks. So if you're an agency and you have a number of accounts, you can actually sync them all and then go through low confidence. So if you want to read about that, that just says, I don't know if these are real technically. I don't work with this client anymore, this client. So I would just, maybe not mark as closed, but try to get the client access. But it's just all the low confidence is reviewing the information, making sure it's right. And that is it. So who wants to try it before we go? Prop. Looks like it's Helena or Lay. Or fill in. Helena. You got, do you have access to a Google Business Profile?
I do.
Yeah, you do.
I'm working on that like naturopathic doctor person.
Perfect.
She doesn't have a Google My Business, so I was gonna create one for her and then just like work around that.
Yeah, let's go do that right now.
Okay, so I would have to.
Let's
go.
go.
I have to create one.
So share your screen, and I'm gonna walk you through it.
Okay, let me just see because I have 2 different Safari things.
Why are we using Safari?
No, I have Safari and I have Chrome. So I on one because Rena has like full surf clients and then like regular clients, so it's to prevent me from switching back and forth.
Okay, that's
like,
good, smart.
The emails. Okay, let me see.
Sounds annoying, but I'm sure we're all good. I know that some people we work with, they have like screen open with my Chrome, like Chrome pip at, and then they have like theirs, and then they have the like help at Seymour Digital Media or something like that.
Or their personal, like I have my personal, and then Phelan at Seymour Digital Media. That's my 2 windows.
I switch between pip at and my personal. All right, got your screen? You got it.
Okay, let me see. I have a lot of tabs open, so it will be very slow.
I understand.
Yeah, so just bear with me here.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know how to really.
Oh, yeah, okay. Well, this is great. So scroll up.
No, I have to create like a new one.
Okay, so see on the right-hand side where there's a blue button that says Add Business? Down right. Oh,
yes.
There you go. Add single business. Type in the business name. Is that her? Dr. Oh.
Oh, yeah, this one.
Perfect. Okay. And then say social at, that's you. Say manage now. See what it does. So now it's going to ask you to verify. Is it, whose phone number is that? Do you know? Is that Rena's?
You can also verify other options there, so you could have it sent. Postcard.
I would do the postcard. And then put the contact name. So it's going to go to the address that's listed. So put the Dr. Vanessa Lindsay.
Let me just verify if that's her address, because I feel like there was another one as well.
Yeah, it's definitely, this is the time to check addresses. And
perfect. So yeah, there you go. And what I would do after this is I would email the client and say, you're going to get a 4 to 6 digit code in the mail from Google Business Profile. Once you get that, let us know as soon as you get it so that we can verify, so you can start showing up in local search results. And then click on mail. Perfect. And continue. So now you do not want to go in, don't do anything. Skip it all. Like click skip and skip. You don't want to change anything because now until you get the postcard, because what'll happen is it'll turn around and be like, oh, you made changes. You need a new phone card. I would also let Rena know that now that you have the sign up, you can have a free $600 from Google if you spend, I don't know how much they're going to make you spend for Google Ads. So she might want to look at that. So click continue and don't touch anything till you get the card. Make sure you email the client right away to say, hey, you're going to get this Google Business Profile card in the mail. I'm going to need that code as soon as possible. And from there, we'll set things up. And that's it. Just click out of here. You don't need, because you don't want to touch anything.
But should I leave it on this page?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So it
doesn't even matter.
Okay.
Good job. Even using Safari.
I know. Like, I just, it's just annoying to keep going back and forth, re-signing in and all that stuff.
What will save you? go incognito and sign in. And you can have the different windows open.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. That seems like something so obvious, but like, I didn't even think of that.
It took me years, so don't you. Sure.
That's really smart.
Obvious is not always obvious,
That's very
right?
clever.
Until it's obvious.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do. That's what I do because we have to sign in with our clients' accounts too. So
So you
that's
just
a way.
make a whole bunch of like incognito.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Although don't have too many browsers open, just work on one account at a time.
Yeah.
Young lady.
I know.
All right, I'm out of here. Have a great day. We will see you tomorrow for class. You are learning Google Analytics 4. So exciting. Okay, see y'all soon.
See you. Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye.